Well, on this beautiful Thursday evening with Angelo Christian. Thank you so much for watching the show in the channel with Angelo Christian Financial Live. I really appreciate everyone coming on this evening. It's getting hot in Texas. We're hitting up to 95 degrees. And you know what else is also getting hot is the market. The market is super hot right now. A lot of stuff going on right now in the real estate world. So, and that's what we're here to talk about. We're here to educate people, empower them, get them the funding, the capital, talk about all the different loan programs that we're doing. We're a nationwide lender doing all different types of financing, commercial, investment properties, Airbnb, VRBO. One of the things we'll be talking about tonight is the difference between the short-term and the long-term rentals, the advantages, what I'm seeing right now in the market. The home equity lines of credit, the first lien HELOC, a very powerful program for investors that we're doing a lot of. That's something that's very, very popular right now for investors. A lot of investors are pulling out cash, building up their arsenal because they think that the recession is coming and they want to get their money ready for opportunities. Okay, so remember that always in a recessionary market, and I'm not saying that we're in a recession. I think that, America is still, regardless of who's in office, is the best country to be in the world. But there's definitely things to be looking at, and you got to be smart, And like I always say that, I posted a video a week ago about if now's a good time to buy or should you wait. And I think that, in the end, it comes down to the situation. We're dealing with people all over the world. And they're getting transferred, their leases are up. They sold a home. They're getting divorced, they're getting married, they're upsizing, they're downsizing. So people are always going to buy a house, and if it's a great deal, and like you're seeing foreclosures again at an all-time high, investors will step in and buy up those properties if they're at a steep discount. So that's a key thing to be looking at is where's the opportunity. And what markets, So one of my favorite states to invest in is Florida, but you have to buy the right areas because Florida is also very expensive. Ohio has been a very sought after state for investors because the properties are still very cheap and the cap rates are still really high. So you just got to really know what your strategy, what your business plan is, whether it's long-term rentals, distressed assets, value add, fix and flips. I have some clients that do ground up construction, fix to rent, multifamily. So really understanding what your strategy is, what your business model. Like I'm in the mortgage business. So we have note receivables, we do origination, we do processing. That's my business. And investors have their business, So understanding what you're doing and what you're going after is really, really going to help you to figure out the relationships you need to build, navigating, setting up the alliances with, the right lenders, the right legal team, the right accountants. All this is very important to build the right infrastructure to help you to grow your business if you want to be a successful real estate investor. So, anyway, that's kind of what I wanted to talk about. Let me see here. Some of the things I want to go over this evening. And obviously, we have 4 videos that we shoot every week, Monday, Wednesday, Friday, and Saturday. They come out at 6 o'clock in the morning, so you can watch those videos every single week. And then we do our Talk with Angelo live every Thursday, here at 6 p.m. Central. And it's just to give you the information, to educate you, to empower you, to give you the knowledge. We are a direct lender. So you can call or text our office at 832-431-6331. If you need capital funding for real estate, we only do real estate loans. We don't do car loans. We don't do credit card loans. We do mortgage loans for commercial and residential properties all over the country, from Hawaii to New York, everything in between. So if we can help you with any type of funding. Some of the products that I want, I do have some product-specific things I want to talk about tonight, and we can kind of go over that. But the other thing is that, and I've shot some videos on this, especially now because of things that have been happening in the market with, real estate prices skyrocketing, interest rates skyrocketing, all this crazy stuff. And you got to really start thinking about, the difference between, the future value of U.S. real estate assets versus the rising interest rates, and doing a net benefit analysis to see which makes more sense to invest in. So for example, what do I mean? Well, a lot of people, they'll have an argument that why would you want to invest or buy real estate right now? You have rising interest rates, you have rising home prices, and why would you want to be a buyer? So the thing is that, and I want to talk about this because of the future value of real estate, and looking at that to see if it makes sense to even buy real estate. That's what you have to be looking at. What is the future value of real estate as it goes up in value versus the rising rates? Because inevitably rates are going to peak and they're going to cap out, which I think we're getting close to that. But home values always continue to rise, and history's proven that. Now, the rate they rise is what's in question relative to the interest rate, because that's what you're really comparing. And I'll give you an example what I'm talking about. Let me give you a specific example about what I'm referring to. So 2 years ago, I bought a property for $2.2 million, and that was 2020, okay? And I got it for $2.2 million. And so today, that property is worth about $3 million, okay? Now, I didn't make any improvements to the property. Like, I didn't put money into it to fix it up to make it go from 2.2 to 3 million. So it did that because of the market appreciation. Now, I will say that if you think about that, that's like a 25% annual appreciation, which is very unrealistic for the long term, but it did happen. So the thing is that appreciation, now the interest rate I have on the loan is at 3%. So naturally, when you have a 3% rate versus the 25% return on the property appreciating, your net return is 22%. Now that's not going to, obviously, I don't expect that to happen this year or next year or anything after that. I expect it to pull back significantly to more normalized returns. So the thing that, looking into the future, let's just say rates now are 5%, and you have real estate appreciation, okay, that is at, let's just say 8% annually, then your net return is still going to be higher on investing in real estate versus throwing your money away on rent or not allocating that capital somewhere else. The stock market will go up and down. Real estate continues to rise. Now, I love companies, and I'm a big advocate of the stock market and Warren Buffett and Blackstone, all those guys. I think they do a great job. I'm just talking about real estate lending right now and real estate secured assets. So the thing that what I'm getting at is compare the interest rate versus the return that you're going to have on the home or the asset, whether it's a commercial property or your own primary residence, and you're still going to make out better. I don't care if your rate's 5% or 7%. Investing in the real estate is still going to, in the long run, make more sense than not buying at all. And that's why you see the smart money continues to buy even when rates have gone to 5%. Okay? So if anyone tells you that they don't want to buy real estate right now, they don't know what they're talking about. So now I will say that you can't be a fool and just buy anything that you want. Okay, it's got to make sense. Now, paying $200,000 over the list price for a $500,000 home, I don't know about that. I don't think so. But unless it's in the most sought after, desired area in Beverly Hills, or wherever, or in Sunny Isles, Florida, something like that, then I could see where it's not going to make sense to do that. Okay? But what does make a lot of sense is if you find a great property, like we saw this week in Bloomberg, foreclosures are at an all-time high. Usually banks will unload that inventory, and there's opportunities there for investors to buy that stuff up. And if you can get it for 30% discount, 70 cents on the dollar, or even lower, then I would say by all means it makes sense to be a buyer. Okay. we offer bridge lending, hard money loans, fix and flip loans for investors to buy those properties, fix them up, turn them into rentals, and get back out there in the street to make cash flow. Because that's what it's all about in the end, is cash flow. You have to build an arsenal of revenue and cash flow if you're an investor. And the more properties that you have, and they're great locations, ideally, preferably multifamily, is a great way to go. So thinking about being an investor right now is a very smart thing to do if you find the right deals. So that's my 2 cents on comparing, future value of real estate versus the interest rate, and which one's going to be better in the long run, and the net benefit analysis. Okay. So, and that kind of goes into, so we do a lot of loans for people, investors doing Airbnb and VRBO and all this stuff. Hey, SH, good day. How are you? So we do a lot of loans for investors that are trying to make money with short-term rentals. And the last 5 years, short-term rentals have really skyrocketed and even outperforming long-term rentals. Now, not just from an ROI standpoint, but even from a socioeconomic standpoint. So more people are opting for doing Airbnb and VRBO to do short-term rentals when they want to go stay somewhere. Like, for example, we stayed at a place in Destin, Florida, just for my kid's baseball game for his competition, and we did Airbnb at a beautiful beach house, and I didn't want to stay at a hotel, and so we got a nice home on the water, and it was great, and so I'm not committed. I don't have to buy that property. I got in, I got out, and I'm done, and so you're going to have more people, and they made money. The people that own that property made good money. They're charging, what did they charge? $2,000 bucks a night for a house. So you think about, they're making $14,000 a week, $28,000 a month on a home. And it's probably, if they had they may have a mortgage on, I don't know, but the home is worth like, probably about $5 million. And, and to them, it makes a lot of sense because they're making a lot more money versus if they try to lease that thing out, they may only get $10,000 a month for it, versus, making $28,000 a month on Airbnb. So that's what you're seeing a lot of investors doing now, is they're getting rid of their long-term rental contracts, and then they're converting those over to Airbnb. Now, I will say that for that to make sense, you have to be in a location or a spot where it's warrantable to do Airbnb. Okay, is that going to work in a suburban area? Possibly. Is it going to work in a rural area? I don't know. I'm not sure about that, because I don't do Airbnb personally. I don't do it. We fund the loans for our clients that do them. And I will tell you this: all the big customers that I have that are doing the Airbnb, they purchase in markets where it's a tourist attraction. Okay, like Kissimmee, Florida, where you have Disney. That's a good example. Or along the coast, like the Florida Keys. Somewhere along the beach, and because it's more of a desired area for tourism, and those properties tend to get more traffic and are in more demand, you can charge higher rental rates. It might be really hard to do that, if you're in Laredo, Texas, to charge short-term rental high rates versus, if you're in Kissimmee, Florida. Okay, so, or Key Largo. So I'm just saying, you got to really think about where you're buying at. I'm not saying that you couldn't do that, in a rural area. I just think it'd be more difficult. So I do see a big shift with investors going to short-term rentals versus long-term rentals. And I think that's an important thing to think about. If you need funding for your Airbnb stuff, reach out to us. We have all types of really cool programs for investor fix and flip. We have 100% financing conventional in Pennsylvania. We have that right now. So you can call or text us at 832-431-6331. So we offer 100% conventional financing right now. You have to have a 700 plus credit score. But if you have that, then we can definitely talk and work on helping you. Maximum debt ratio is 43%. 700 plus credit score. Primary residence, single family only. But yeah, you can get we've closed many of them. So yeah, I mean so it's available. It's a very hot program. In Pennsylvania, there's some beautiful parts of Pennsylvania that I love. And I think it's a great area. I mean, where are you looking at in Pennsylvania? What area? What part of Pennsylvania? So yeah, we have 100% financing conventional right now. So reach out to us about that because we'd love to help you with that. If you're looking for Pennsylvania, we could definitely look at some. Oh yeah, I know Lehigh Valley. So yeah, reach out to us because we can definitely help you out with that. So I'm sorry, I guess I'm not doing a good job of marketing. If you didn't know, we didn't offer 100% financing in Pennsylvania. So I got to do a better job. So clearly I'm not getting the message out. So, going into products, we can talk about that quickly, about different programs. Yes, we are offering 100% financing conventional. Another program, talking about loan products, that I think you guys are really going to like, especially if you like the 100% financing conventional. We have something called the Equity Builder program. Okay, and it's also 100% financing, but you can go up to a $975,000 loan, so much higher than conventional. Conventional is capped at $647,000. The Equity Builder program, you can go up to $975,000. Okay, so much higher, and you don't have, it's 100% loan. So really, really cool product. Now, the only thing is that the way that it works, why we call it Equity Builder, is because they want you to pay down the loan faster. Okay, because you're getting 100% financing. So the expectation is that you're going to pay the loan off faster. So it's not a 30-year amortized loan, it's a 20-year amortized loan. So because you're not putting any money down, they want to have you on a 20-year program to pay that loan off faster. Okay, that's why it's called Equity Builder, so you can build equity in your property. But we have that too. So if you guys are trying to buy over $647,000, you want to go up to nearly $1 million, you can do that with 100% loan. So it's very powerful, very effective product, and it's for primary residence, single family only. Again, fully documentation, maximum debt ratio 43%, minimum 700 credit score that we offer for you guys. So awesome program. Very pleased to be able to offer that to you guys. If you're looking for basically a jumbo loan with no money down, that's the ticket. That's the way to go. 100% financing, no money down, jumbo. So essentially, and that program is in Pennsylvania, and it's in most of the main states where there's heavy population density. Okay. So reach out to us if we can help you to get funding on that, because that's a beautiful program. Because most lenders will require 20% down for nearly $1 million loan, I promise you. Some do 10%, a lot of them are 20%, we'll do it with 0 down. So that's a very, very strong program. I highly recommend you guys considering that jumbo product. So, and that we have all kinds of loans though. We do one-time closed construction. One of my favorite loans is the all-in-one first lien HELOC. We get so much demand for the first lien HELOC, especially right now. Investors are withdrawing their money from their homes. You can do it on investment properties. single family homes, second homes. You can withdraw the funds from your house to have that. And you only pay interest on the money you draw. For example, I had an investor, $1 million property. He only owed like 100 grand and he wanted a 700,000 on credit line. He's like, Angelo, I'm getting ready to invest. I want to buy properties. I want to, buy more rental properties. It's crazy out there. Yeah. It is. You just gotta hang in there, man, and keep your head up. And you'll find something. It is a hot market out there for sure. There's no doubt. Well, you'll get there. Just don't give up. That's what I tell people. Just never give up. You'll figure it out. You'll make it happen. We'll get it done. Don't stress out. We'll get there. We'll get you to the finish line. Just you can't give up. That's the main thing. So, the all-in-one, the first lien HELOC is an awesome program because you can turn your house, the mortgage, into a cash flow generator and have a line of credit and have funds on demand and only pay interest when you pull the money out. And then you can pay the loan off anytime and then pull it right back out and just keep it rinse, repeat, go back and forth, back to the well again to get more money. So very, very strong program, very popular loan. My favorite loan program, the all-in-one HELOC. If you want more information on it, call or text us at 832-431-6331. Love to help you to get funded for that. One of my favorite products. Please reach out to us. We work very hard to provide you guys the information, the knowledge, and we have our YouTube channel. We also have our Instagram handle. That's official Angelo Christian. Make sure you go to that one. And then we also have our Facebook, which is Angelo Christian, and then our website, official Angelo Christian. So, don't be a stranger. Reach out to us if there's anything that we can help you with. Also, very important, don't forget that if hopefully you love me and you love the show and you love the channel, give us a happy review on Google. If you go to Google, Angelo Christian Mortgage, we have over 500 happy customers on Google that went online. We have a 4.8 rating. And we'll hook you up and give you a free Amazon gift card for thinking of us and giving us a happy review on Google. If you just go to Google and type in Angelo Christian Mortgage, you leave a happy review, text me the review, and then we'll send you a free Amazon gift card just to hook you up. So it's just something complimentary. So we appreciate, if you can help out the company, it helps us out. And hopefully you like me enough to do that. And also don't forget to give us a big thumbs up on the channel. We need your support. We need your help. We work very hard every single day to give back, to make a difference, to help you guys out there and to give you the knowledge, the information, to make your lives better, get you the funding, get you the capital to do what you need to do. So please don't forget to go to Angelo Christian Mortgage, leave us a happy 5-star review. We'll hook you up with an Amazon gift card. And then every week, remember, we do our free Amazon gift card giveaway. So tonight, the test question for the free Amazon gift card. So we talked about this on the show, and I mentioned the Equity Builder program. So who remembers the Equity Builder program I mentioned earlier? So I said it was 100% financing loan. How much can you go up to with the Equity Builder program? Who remembers that? It's a true 100% financing loan. Whoever can answer that first correctly will win the free Amazon gift card. So how much can you go up to with the Equity Builder program? It's 100% financing. You got it, Joe. Joe's the winner. Joe's the man. Good job, Joe. Appreciate you, buddy. Good job. You got it. So text me your Jose. You're pretty close, Jose. 947. You got the 7 and the 4 inverted. So put the 7 in front of the 4, and then you'll have it. So, but Jose, I appreciate you for trying. I'm going to give you a gift card too. So just text me, and we'll hook you up with a gift card too, because at least you tried. And I believe in effort. You got to put forth the effort, and Jose did too. Joe got the right answer, but Jose, you did good too. So we appreciate all you guys watching the show and the channel. Obviously, we love all of you for your support, your help. If we can help with any funding, reach out to us, call us, text us, 832-431-6331. We'll be back next Thursday, 6 p.m. Central. Watch the channel. Check us out. Anything we do for you. Thank you so much. Take care and peace out. Bye-bye.